Actually, I wanted to marry a Yoruba man, but unfortunately, not even one Yoruba man has ever asked me out. Not even one. Not even one. So sad.
So let me read the full questions here so that people know what we're answering.
Yeah.
Do you have any tribe you didn't want to marry from, and why? And does that still stand for you, or since you are married?
Okay, I'm married to a very fine, intelligent, spirit-filled, sweet Igala man. But I don't know the Igala man that you are going to meet out there. My dear sister, me, I'm married to an Igala man. Oh. If you meet an Igala man that don't have sense, run. That's just what I'll say. But again, generally, it's not about the tribe, right? Individuals. Check the person. There are some things that we have made like a stigma to some tribes to say Igala men are proud and all of that. So if you're going to marry an Igala man, if they are actually proud, yeah, you should marry one who is spirit filled, that the spirit can control the pride. I'm not saying they're proud, sorry, and I'm not also saying they are not proud. Go and find out.
Take it with a pinch of salt.
Yes.
But God just wanted to just catch us. Yeah. Both of us are married to Igala.
God wanted to
And I
tell
also
us
wanted
that
to
we are,
marry a
he's
Yoruba
not our
person.
mates.
But me, a Yoruba person actually, we even dated. But he's a Yoruba demon.
Yeah.
Yoruba demon.
He came with the pepper of Yoruba.
He forgot that the pepper was supposed to be used to cook food, not cook
And
people's
gave
heart.
you premium. Oh my God.
Let's move on. Next question. What is or were the petty reasons why you didn't date someone or you broke up with someone?
Petty reasons why I didn't date someone. It's not even date, it's marry.
Okay.
Because the person was coming and he was serious. He was coming talking marriage. And to be honest and to be fair to the person, he might see this video. He was a nice person and he is a nice person. But he was fair in complexion.
Wow.
Guys, my friend is fair. So I'm not saying fair people are not fine. But I can't stand a fair guy. And forever is too long. I don't think God is wicked to want to force me to be with somebody that for the rest of my life I get goosebumps when I'm around him. The guy was not fair. He was white in complexion. White. The first day I went to visit and he was coming to the junction, he was wearing shorts. When I saw his leg, I knew this is not the will of God. So
white.
His legs were white in color. I couldn't deal. So skin color was one of the pettiest reasons why I've turned down a good man. I think God was merciful to me and gave me a second chance. So you confess.
Handwriting.
You see that I'm the one that has sense in this friendship. Handwriting.
Yes, handwriting. Well, see, I don't know, but someone, you have to be intelligent. I don't know. I used to think that sometimes my standard is too high.
It's high.
See, you have to be intelligent. You have to have a good handwriting. People should read. People used to claim that doctors don't have good handwriting. I think that's a fallacy. I think that's general. I don't know generalization because I know a doctor that has a fine handwriting, right? Okay. So let's leave doctors. But I just knew that. Kai, when I saw this guy's handwriting, I said, no, this is one sign that I know my husband. I just know.
How will you do assignments for the children?
How will you do assignment for the children? Teachers will not be able to read. I when I was in school, like secondary school, I used to write notes on the board. So I've seen several handwritings. I'm not saying that be cute, be beautiful, but per se, but it's be legible.
Yes.
Let someone see that you're writing A. It's not like you will not join correcting me.
Guys, go and work on your handwriting if you want to marry a fine woman. Handwriting. Wow.
And then he now had an accent, so it was just like na collabo.
Oh boy.
So yes. Sorry, Sha, but that's me. Thank you.
Yeah, and we are not saying this is the standard. We are just trying to say this is it for us.
Yes.
This was what happened.
Yes. Yeah. So we're just trying to be real. Yes. You know, like you now come and be lying to you and be sugarcoating things. Yes. Like we're trying to be real here. What works for you might not be what works for me.
Yes.
She said she does not like fair men. Using us as an example. Me, I like fair men. Complexion is not even a thing for me.
You see.
You are fair or you are not
dark.
fair, you are dark. My husband is relatively fair. So yes, so skin tone is not a
Actually
problem
fair.
for me. So just do what works for you.
All right.
Let's move on. This one is quite. How long should you stay after a breakup before you enter another relationship?
Okay. As a therapist, I would say heal first.
But as a human being,
But as a human being, the moment you know you are ready, please move on. Because it depends on how the breakup happened. If you left a relationship because the person does not have sense, and you met a sensible person tomorrow, the person didn't do anything to you, you are not hurt, you are not wounded, and then there's a good man coming, why not? But if you left the relationship broken, that's when I'll say, okay, give it time, heal, And then sometimes God might just be taking somebody out of your life because He's pointing in the direction of the next person.
Yes, that's true.
That's like the case of Abraham. He was going to kill his son, and right there, God provided an option. So God can work in that way. Don't say, oh, there is a rule that says take 1 year. No. If you are not broken, you are not hurt, it's not a messy relationship, my dear, move on. But if it is, take your time and heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I want to say, what do you even mean by how long? Like, long is relative, right?
Okay.
Long can be 6 months, long can be 1 year, long can be 1 week.
Because 1 week is a lot though, because a good man may not be able to wait that long.
The fact that he's a good man means a lot of time.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
So he may not be able to wait.
I think that men need to know this thing about women. We move on while we are still dating you. Not that we move on and we are already dating another person. But since you are now being naughty, you are being terrible, we are still dating you, but we have moved on. So we are dating you. Why you think you are doing rubbish and we are taking it? We are just looking out like, okay, let me recover first while I'm dating you. So I've broken my own heart. And I'm recovering, but you are still there. Yeah. You're dating yourself. You think we are still dating. So by the time I'm breaking up with you, and next week I'm in another relationship, I like maybe I just like 3 weeks ago. 1 week, 3 months ago. This girl was cheating on me. Just 1 week that we broke up to the new relationship. No, we broke up last year. You're the one that did not know.
Yeah.
So we move on while we are in a relationship. So just know, guy,
if you are messing up, and she will just detach herself from the relationship and allow time while she uses you to heal. As the moment she heals, you will just wake up to her wedding card tomorrow.
And you will not believe it. You will think she's cheating on you. She did not cheat.
Honestly, she did not even cheat on you. She waited for that relationship to end
while she was still in it.
Yes. So it's possible.
So you see. So yes. In case you see wedding card after 1 week or 2 days of breakup, get that into your head.
Left you a long time ago because you're a bad person.
Why are you taking the person down? Okay, so okay, 2 more questions and we're done.
All right.
Can you marry your friend's ex, or can your friend? Is it okay for your friend to marry your ex?
Please, my friend's ex. How did I meet the person? Through my friend. So you think if my friend is not good enough for you, I'm supposed to be good enough for you somehow, and she's my friend. That means we're not friends. And it depends. When you say friend, I need to understand what you're talking about. Is it the kind of social media friends when 2 people they know they don't like themselves, but they are calling themselves besties. Friends or besties, or you mean real friends? Because you cannot marry my ex. If you marry my ex, people will you cannot even have my ex phone number. People will be discussing. Hello, what will you now be telling me? So I spoke with your ex and he said, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me, except if we are not friends. If we are not friends, we are just acquaintances and we think we're friends. It's okay if that's what works for you.
But you cannot marry. Okay.
I cannot. My friend's ex cannot ask me out. It's not if I cannot marry.
Right? He knows better.
You should know. When you were with my friend, you should have known who the friend is. You can't ask me out. What will you tell me?
Okay. So, on that note, I think we'll have the same answer. Yeah. Right? I cannot marry my friend's ex. My friend should not marry.
Don't try it.
Don't try it. Just in case one screw in your head and lose. Anyway. like she said, not all friends.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe someone would just know in passing, a church member, a friend on Facebook,
Yes.
but it's not like you're in my space.
Mm.
So that I'll not have blood on my hands.
Yes, please.
So
Don't
that's
try. I don't.
anyway, both
Okay.
of us are
You're
married, so what are we
married.
talking about?
You're married, so I mean.
Okay, yes. And what about your friend being best friends with your ex? It's not like they are the first person to release their wedding pictures. Like they know that this relationship ended on a bad note,
Yes.
but they are the first person to release their wedding pictures. They keep posting them. What do you think about that?
To be honest, friendship is deep. And I think if you honor your friend, this is not me saying inherit enemies. My friend knows my ex, and I know her ex. I greet them if we meet. If anything makes us meet anywhere, we greet. We are not fighting, we are not enemies. But why are we besties? Why are we friends? So even when both of you were dating, we are not besties. So isn't that after the relationship? You cannot be besties with my friends. I cannot be besties with my friend's ex. And my friend cannot be besties with my ex. Two of you will lose me.
Thank you very much. God
The
bless
way
you.
he has lost me, that's how you are losing me direct. It's
That's
like
that's
we
my
can't be
stand too.
friends.
What she said.
We can't.
Okay, as a Christian, right? Is it possible for the church or the assembly a brother belonged to be a reason why you cannot marry him when you were single? Was it like a reason, like one point you had, like, okay, he goes to this church, he's a Catholic, I can't marry him, or he's a Pentecostal, I cannot marry him? Was that a case for you?
Yes, it was. There's some churches that their doctrines and belief does not match my doctrine and belief as a believer. We're all Christians, but we believe in a lot of things and a lot of different things. And this is not to say that any church is more superior. I believe in the Bible and the Word of God. And any church that believe in the Bible and the Word of God is a good church. However, there are some doctrines binding the church that may not necessarily be good. Okay, so for me, church was a big deal. And I think I had this opinion that if I was to fall in love with a man attending a church that I'm not comfortable with, I would bring it up with the man. Both of us will leave our both churches and find a new church, so that it
Maybe
doesn't look
something that
like
works
I'm
for him.
dragging him
If
from
he's
it.
willing to
If he's
leave,
willing to leave, we'll just find a new church,
and then you
and
go
then
together.
yes.
Okay. For me too, that was a major point for me too. I actually dated someone who was a Catholic. I love Catholics. I just knew that that's not where I would be my best at. There are environments that let you blossom into who God has made you to be, who called you to be. I just knew I wouldn't be able to do well in
As a
that
Catholic.
space as a Catholic. And I don't want something that will do just because let me be going religiously and
Church
all of
is a
that.
big
And
deal.
where would the children now be going?
Yes.
Or let me say, okay, I'll be going to my own church, be going to well, so which church are we going to raise to? So it was a major point. Like you said, there are doctrines that differentiate a lot of churches.
Yes.
I see people on their wedding days, especially brides, that go ahead, pay for makeup and do all of that. And then they get in front of the church and the pastor is asking you to clean your makeup. If not, they will not join you. And I see people in comment sections will be like, church is wicked, this is wicked, that is wicked. But my thought is, didn't you know that was
About
the
the
doctrine
church
of the church you're trying to
before
wed
you-
in
yes.
before time? Because most churches, they'll let you know this
These
cannot
are-
work.
yes.
Maybe, and it's not like it's a bad thing or it's a sin or anything.
But that's their own. So if it doesn't
right?
work for you, why
cannot
are
be
you
in a
there?
place where you're not abiding by their rules. That's why
rules.
there are different churches, right? But one God. So you choose where you know that okay, their doctrines align with how your way of life, and then so it's not on that wedding day you're now crying that they say you
are
clean
now
makeup.
blaming the church.
You're not blaming the church. Meanwhile, the church has already made their stand known that okay, in our church, no makeup or not whatever. Some churches go as far as you have to send them your wedding
Gowns
for them to approve of before you wear it. So all those things put into consideration, I just knew that there were some churches I would not be able to marry into. So it's not like any church is bad.
Yes, as long as you believe in God, it's a good church. But doctrines and laws binding the church may not necessarily sit well with my person, not because they are bad, but we have individual
Differences.
differences. Yes.
All right, I think with that we have come to the end of this video, and I hope you've learned something, and hope you give this video a like and
Yeah.
turn
Please
on your notification.
subscribe.
Subscribe, very important. Turn your notification bell, and see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.